You ever walk in a room and your outfit speaks before you do? That's what we call set dripping. A whole aesthetic, a whole attitude, a legacy of style that don't start with fabric, it starts with culture. And today, we're talking about two architects of that drip, A$AP Rocky and Kanye West. This isn't just about who wore what. This is about two titans of black creativity who turned sidewalks into runways, album drops into fashion shows, and who bent the culture around their vision. Let's set the stage. Black folks have always set the tone for what the world calls cool, from zoot suits to Dapper Dan's Harlem to the South Central Crenshaw drip. Black style is innovation, resistance, and royalty. But in the modern game, two names tower over the fashion conversation. Kanye West, the visionary from the south side of Chicago, and A$AP Rocky, the Harlem-born pretty motherfuck Durker with that global flair. Let's talk Kanye first. Ye ain't just a rapper. He's a movement. From his Polo Ralph Lauren days during the college dropout era to launching Yeezy and making distressed hoodies a billion-dollar industry, Kanye made high fashion question itself. When Ye showed up in Paris with Amber Rose on his arm and shutter shades on his face, the world either laughed or took notes. But they always looked. And when he dropped Yeezy Season 1 in 2015 with muted colors and post-apocalyptic silhouettes, he was telling fashion, I'm not asking to be let in. I built my own door. It was rugged, it was earthy, it was us, but through a dystopian lens. Some called it genius, others called it a gimmick, but Ye stayed 3 steps ahead, turning criticism into conversation, and conversation into capital. Now, switch cities, from Chicago to Harlem, where A$AP Rocky didn't just dress well, he made dressing well the brand. Where Kanye disrupted, Rocky curated. A walking GQ cover, Rocky fused streetwear with European elegance like it was second nature. From Rick Owens to Raf Simons, A$AP brought avant-garde designers to the hood and made them household names. He didn't just wear fashion, he translated it. And let's not forget that iconic 2012 Fashion Killer track, name-dropping brands like he's reading scripture. He made men in hip-hop reconsider their silhouettes. Skinny jeans, babushkas, kilts, pearls, that's Rocky. Fearless, effortless, fly. So let's break down the aesthetic difference. Ye's fashion is philosophical, a statement. It wants to tear down old structures, capitalist, colonialist, classist, even as it struggles with its own contradictions. Think beige hoodies, chunky boots, minimalism with a messianic edge. Rocky's fashion is aspirational. He embodies the runway, like if Andre Leon Talley was raised in Harlem with a chopped cheese in hand and a Vogue subscription in his back pocket. His fits are polished chaos. He's the bridge between hip-hop and high fashion's front row. Both men are informed by their environments. Kanye by Chicago's industrial soul and gospel roots. Rocky by Harlem's glossy history of flyness, from the flamboyance of the Harlem Renaissance to the gold fronts of the 2000s. Now let's talk impact. Kanye made fashion houses listen to hip-hop. He said, Fendi ain't gonna keep using our culture and not cut a check. He brought the sneaker game to high end. Yeezy became more than a brand. It became a blueprint. But A$AP Rocky, he made fashion respect the hood again. Not just as consumers, but as tastemaker. He wasn't begging to be seen. He knew he was the main event. That confidence passed on to a whole generation of young black creatives who saw themselves not as outsiders to fashion, but as its future. What happens when these two forces exist in the same space? Kanye, the fire starter. Rocky, the style sculptor. They've influenced each other. Rocky rocked Yeezys. Ye has acknowledged Rocky's eye. But there's tension in their orbits. Not beef, but difference. Ye's art leans spiritual. Rocky's art leans sensual. Rocky flirts with the idea of masculinity. Ye interrogates it. Rocky is about silhouette and mood. Ye is about message and movement. But both are rooted in a truth, that black expression has always been revolutionary, whether through lyrics, laces, or leather. So who wins? Truth is, this ain't a competition. This is a conversation about style sovereignty, about reclaiming image, owning aesthetics, and designing our destiny. Kanye made the world watch. Rocky made the world want. Both turned blackness into luxury, not because of price tags, but because of presence. So whether you step out in a thrifted vintage FUBU jacket or a custom Margiela coat, remember this: Set Drippin' ain't just about clothes. It's about code, swagger, intent, the way you hold space. Kanye and ASAP gave us more than looks. They gave us language, a way to be seen, loudly, proudly, and unapologetically black. So who you got, Kanye or ASAP Rocky?